So, good morning. I am Lakshmi Pataya MG, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Madhugiri, Tumakuru District, Karnataka State. My title is Financial Accounting 2. So, now I am discussing about session number 39. The topic covered under session number 39 is conversion of single entry system into double entry system. Under this session, we are preparation of trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. We are prepared. So, what are the intention of conversion of single entry system into double entry system? There are a number of reasons for conversion of single entry into double entry: to find out the correct profit, to find out the true and fair financial position of the business, to make accounting ideal and reliable, to measure accuracy of accounting records, to make a meaningful analysis of financial statements, to enable taking effective steps for the improvement of financial performance of the organization, to enjoy the other benefits of double entry system. So instead, there are two steps of conversion. Step number A, ascertaining the missing information. Under this session, we are opening a preparation of opening statement of affairs, preparation of memorandum bills receivable account, preparation of memorandum bills payable account, preparation of memorandum total debtors account, preparation of memorandum total creditors account, and preparation of memorandum cash book or account, and preparation of memorandum trading account, and preparation of memorandum profit and loss account. These are the steps involved to identify ascertain the missing information. And second step is the preparation of final accounts under double entry system. After completing all the steps number A, then the step number B is will commence by preparing trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. So we are taking one problem. The problem number 1, you are given the following details required to prepare trading and profit and loss account and also balance sheet. The balance sheet as on 31/3/2013, liability side creditors 2000, bills payable 4000, capital 10,000. The total liability side 16,000, and even asset side cash 500, bank 1000, bills receivable 2000, debtors 2500, stock in hand 2000, furniture 1000, plant 7000. Total is 16,000. Next, cash account for the year ended 2013/3/2014, to balance cash 500, bank 1000, to collection from debtors 8,000, to bills receivable 7,500, to cash sales 3,500. Total is 20,500. By drawings 1,200, by wages 2,000, but payment to creditors 3,500, by bills payable 6,000, by sundry expenses 3,000, by rent and tax 2,000, by balance carried down cash 300, bank 2,500. Total is 2,500. So the additional information is given in the problem. Debtors on 31/3/2014 4,000, creditors on 31/3/2014 2,500, bills receivable on 31/3/2400 3,000, bills payable on 31/3/2400 2014 5,000, stock in trade on 31/3/2014 3,000. We are in hand dishonored 3,500, BP dishonored 200, bills receivable endorsed 1,500, BR endorsed dishonored 200, discount allowed 100, discount received 200. So question is, prepare necessary trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. First, we prepare bills receivable account. So what purpose we prepare bills receivable account? To balance brought down 2000 by cash 7,500, that is cash received against bills. By sundry creditors BR endorsed 1,500, by debtors account BR dishonored 500, by balance carry down 3,000. The purpose of preparing BR account is to BR received from debtors, that is the balancing figure. 10,500 is the balancing figure, so that is 12,500. So next we prepare total creditors account, total debtors account to balance brought down 2,500, to bills receivable 500, to BR dishonored, to creditors 200, and to creditors BR endorsed dishonored 200, and credit side by cash account, cash received is 8,000, by BR account BR received from debtors is 10,500, by discount allowed is 100, by balance carry down 4,000, total is 22,600. The difference is 19,400 is the credit sales during the year. Next we prepare bills payable account. So by balance brought down 4,000. So debit side to cash account, that is cash paid against bills 6,000, to creditors account 200, that is BP dishonored, to balance carry down 5,000. So by creditors account, bills issued to creditors balancing figure is the 7,200. Next we prepare total creditors account. So what purpose we prepare total creditors account? To find out the credit purchases. First, by balance brought down 2,000, by bills payable BP dishonored 200, by debtors account BR endorsed dishonored 200. So debit side to bills payable account BP issued to creditors 7,200, to cash account 3,500, that is cash paid against bills, to bills receivable account 1,500, that is BR endorsed, to discount received 200, to balance carried down 2,500 is the closing balance. And debit side are more than credit side, the difference is 12,500 is treated as balancing figure, that is called credit purchases. So next we prepare trading account for the year ended 31/3/2014. So debit the opening stock, debit the purchases 12,500 and wages debit 2,000. By credit sales, two types of sales, one is credit 3,500, cash 19,400, total 22,900. By crediting, closing stock 3,000, so total credit side is 25,900. 25,900 is the total, and the difference is called 9,400 is the gross profit. That gross profit has to be brought down to P&L account. Next, we prepare profit and loss account for the year ended 31/3/2014. So debit side, to sundry expenses 3,000, to rent and tax 2,000, to discount allowed 100. By gross profit brought down 9,400, by discount received 200. The difference is, so 4,500 is the net profit transfer to partners capital, transfer to capital account. So next we prepare balance sheet as on 31/3/2014. Come to liability side, sundry creditors 2,500, bills payable 5,000, opening capital inner column 10,000, add net profit 4,500 is equal to 14,500, less drawings 1,200 is equal to 13,300. Total is 2,800. On asset side, cash in hand 3,000, sundry debtors 4,000, BR 3,000, furniture 1,000, rent plant 7,000, cash in hand 300, cash at bank 2,500. And try yourself. You are given the following details required to prepare trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. The balance sheet as on 1/4/2018. Come to liability side, bank overdraft 2,500, creditors 18,000, bills payable 8,000, capital 1 lakh. So cash 350, BR 12,500, creditors 19,500, stock in trade 37,650, plant and machinery 23,500, land and building 35,000. So total is 1,28,500. Next, cash account for the year ended 31/3/2019. Receipt to balance brought down 350, to receipt from debtors 1,45,000, to BR So to BR, cash received 18,500, by balance brought down 2,500, bank overdraft, by wages 24,500, by salary 7,900, by bills payable 71,500, that is cash paid against bills, that is by payment to creditors 73,500, by office expenses 4,000, by drawings 27,500, by balance carry down, cash 250, bank 2,250, that is total outside 2,450. The total is 2,13,850 is the total. So additional information: stock in trade on 31/3/2019 26,500. BR received 54,500. BP issued 75,000. Discount allowed 1,000. Discount received 500. Sales credit 2,03,500. Provision for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. Provide depreciation on plant and machinery at 5% and land and building at 2.5. The question is provide depreciation on plant and machinery at 5%, land and building at 2.5%. Prepare trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet as on 31/3/2019. So based on these type of, there are different types of problems. You have to work out by referring the various problems. So there are different types of problems asking for 15 marks. We are opening statement of affairs. Sometimes we are opening statement of affairs. Sometimes we are not required. Sometimes it is necessity. So these are the informations we are requiring. So in cash account, okay, these are the references for using to solve these problems. So B.S. Raman, Financial Accounting 2, United Publishers; Anil Kumar, Financial Accounting, Himalaya Publishing House; Jain and Nareng, Financial Accounting, Kalyani Publication; R. Srinivasa Putti, Financial Accounting, Himalaya Publishing House. These are the valuable textbooks for given for your reference. And in conversion of single entry system into double entry system, section 5 marks question for missing information, and also 15 marks questions, but that is preparation of trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet asking. In 5 marks question, sometimes asking find out the cost of goods sold when sales is rupees 1 lakh and gross profit is 25% on cost. So in this problem, gross profit is to be calculated on cost of goods sold, but cost of goods sold is not given. Therefore, we must calculate gross profit on sales using conversion chart, that is 25% or 1/4 on cost is equal to 20 or 1/5 on sales. So how do you calculate gross profit? 1/5 into 1 lakh is equal to 20,000. So calculation of cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus GP is equal to cost of goods sold. 1 lakh minus 20,000 is equal to 80,000. So these type of problems are asking for 2 marks or 5 marks. So another one is find out the sales when cost of goods sold is 80,000 and gross profit rate is 20% on sales. So in this problem, gross profit is to be calculated on sales, but sales is not given. Therefore, we have to calculate gross profit on cost, that is cost of goods sold, by using the conversion table. That is 20% or 1/5 on sales is equal to 25 of 1/4 on cost. So gross profit is equal to 80,000 into 1/4. Therefore, sales is equal to cost of goods sold plus gross profit. So 80,000 plus 20,000 is equal to 1 lakh. So thank you very much.